out with snatch balance plus snatch behind the neck press or SOTS press, whatever you want to call it. Then work up on snatch balances plus overhead squat a little bit, and then do back squat plus behind the neck jerk and some regular back squats. So should be pretty light. So we'll see. Been warming up for a while, so we're gonna jump right into the SOTS press. But we'll add the snatch balance to it, just to because I'm gonna be doing them anyway. So not too bad, but honestly, I feel better than I think I was anticipating, especially without any wraps or anything on. We're gonna throw the wraps on and then do the same thing. So one snatch balance and then 2 SOTS presses. But definitely a difficult movement. It's been a difficult movement for me forever, but it's never gotten any easier. But some of the stretching has helped it a little bit. I don't think I'll ever be a upper body mobility savant. Lower body, I get down low, but upper body usually doesn't have the same level of mobility. So, wraps on. I suppose since we're throwing the wraps on, we can throw the go up to 30 kilos. See how easy that press is. All right. Spend the weight plate. Baby presses. Did a lot of bodybuilding yesterday after the heavy lifts, so quite sore from that, but not tight, which is good. Felt pretty good. We're up to 40 now, so getting a nice stretch. I'm not strong yet. Hello, Armenia. But I'm just doing some, essentially it's like a mobility lift. So those two with 30. We'll go up to a green. No America. Kind of a weird thing to say, but you do you, champ. We'll do 40 kilos now. Balance will be easy, press will be hard. She feels pretty good. So it's not that heavy yet, but it was 40 kilos. So go up to 50. It's more, it's less heavy and more of like a stretch. So it's not a lot of weight, but it's more difficult mobility wise. This particular one. Other lifts will get heavy, but this one's definitely more of a stretch. So we'll see how the first, well, if I can do the SOTS press at the bottom, and how easy it is if I want to do one or two. But should be able to do one. The snatch balance, the first part of the lift is still super light. So just one. We'll go up and try 60. 60 will probably be the limit. We'll put the blue on, since I'll start there with balances probably. Hey, Armenian friend, what do you think of Azerbaijan? Heard it's a pretty cool country. You a big fan of Azerbaijan? Lift a bed? I don't. Lift what I need, I guess. I don't know. Azerbaijan. There's no way you don't know what that is. They lift a car. I don't. Like a strongman type competition, probably. If it, when they're set up and it's like you're only lifting like half the car. Honestly, probably could. I don't know what size car, but I got a normal one probably. 'Cause I don't think it's like it's it's at an easy angle to do, and I'm good at pulls, so probably. Ugh. So that'll be the limit on that one. Yeah, are you a big fan of Azerbaijan? But we'll go up to 80 to do snatch balance plus overhead squat. So that'll be the last of that lift. It wasn't super difficult, but I don't need to push anything too hard. Thanks. Okay. So 80 kilos now. So that same lift I just did where I jump under it and then just keep it above my head and squat with it. I didn't feel bad, I was kind of drifting more than I would like. So this is all kilograms that I'm lifting in. So 60 kilograms is like 132 pounds. That was 80, so it's 175. So roughly double of the number converts it to kilograms. We'll do 100, so 220 pounds. But yeah, a little bit more than 60. And Olympic weightlifting, ideally you're lifting kilos. You can do it in pounds, but kilograms are nicer. Alright, so this is 100, 220. All right. Oh, I felt better. So take one more jump up to 120 kilos, so 265. I guess they don't understand trolling in Armenia. I heard Azerbaijan's correct and the Armenians are wrong. The Armenians are the aggressors. The Azerbaijan people are oppressed by the Armenians. That's probably how it is, right? No worries. All right, so this is 120. Depending on how difficult the snatch balance feels, I mean, I could just miss it, but it feels all right. I'll try to do the overhead squat. Feels wonky. We'll just do just the snatch balance. But 100 felt good. So as long as we're vibing, we'll be all right. Unless it feels really easy, I probably will just do the snatch balance. Yep. Oh. Yeah, definitely a snatch balance. Haven't done one of those in a while. That's good though. So now we're gonna do behind or back squat plus behind the neck jerks. Start these at probably 70 kilos. Is there no conflict in your opinion? I don't know. What did the Azerbaijan people ever do to you? Oh, Azerbaijan #1. I'm gonna lose my Armenian audience, all one person. But I do pick up an Azerbaijan base. We're about the same size country anyway. Mathematically, I probably have about the same amount of viewers from both countries. Probably. Demographically, they're pretty similar anyway. Let's so far, so good. No misses, no big struggles. Like that 120 was definitely, not super easy, but not really crazy hyped up for it. I'm just able to hold the positions. So if Armenian likes Iran, then I'm definitely an Azerbaijan fan. I don't think Armenia has the resources to join anyone in a fight. They can't even settle their own country down. We do have some good weightlifters, though. Both countries do. Good thing the Soviet Union fell so they could have their sovereignty. Yeah, I hear you. You're a big fan of Azerbaijan. I haven't done a behind the neck jerk in a little bit, or a back squat plus behind the neck jerk in a very long time, or a back squat. So it'll be interesting to see how these feel. Every bit of it. So 70. We'll do 120. Alright, let's see how this feels. This feels alright. We'll do 140. Step through that kind of weird, but we'll do 140. wish me victory. 44 days. Oh, that means no. Yeah, Armenians and the Azerbaijan fighting in the chat. Nice to meet you as well. I don't know if the chess guy told you I'm a big fan of Armenia and Azerbaijan. I don't know which one's better though. Probably Georgia is better. Oh, yeah. So we're going to redo the wraps and do 140 here. As long as they don't do anything really weird, I should be able to do it fine. 120 moved fine. My footwork was just kind of odd. An easy 140. Not the best, but not the worst. We'll take it for now. We will take it for now. So now some back squats. Since we just did 140 kilos, we'll do 170. Oh shit, I can go red. Trying. With the heavier wraps on, and probably do it beltless. I like to do 170 then 200. I haven't done 200 in a bit because I've been front squatting so much, so might not feel easy, but the positions on the lighter weights feel fine, so 170 will be a good indicator. Plus nothing's really hurting. So plus this gives me a chance to take a break anyway. Starting to try to figure out these Sunday sessions, what's gonna feel good on this day. Maybe just something different every time, but whatever it is, it has to be quick, mentally easy, low, say low effort, but like a lower energy session. Was good, strong man. Thanks, Victor. Victor. But throw this bad boy. So I'll do this here in a second once I get the other rep on. And I'll need wrist wraps for just regular squats. Get them off. Ooh. Maybe it feels good. We'll do 1 + 1 with a pause, but we'll at least do this. Make it feel easy. So this makes 170 kilos. Alright, I'll go up to 200. Usually just take this off, a little blue one. So this will be the last rep of the session. In any case, so I mean, if it feels difficult, we'll just do the single, but feels like we can, we'll do the double. Oh. All right, held the position pretty well. This is so that was just 200. The previous one was 170. See how that looked. Yep. Thanks, Victor. Yeah, I haven't back squatted in a while because I've been doing only front squats. Back squat looks more upright now too, which is interesting. No belt. It's in my car. I did have these knee wraps on, weightlifter knee wraps on, but the belt helps me a lot. Wraps I always have on, but I didn't need it today. I need a belt today. But thanks, Victor. Hardest lift I'll do on the day for sure. But 130. That's not bad though. If you're doing it to full depth. I'm sure I weigh a lot more than you too. I will certainly take that. There you go. Yeah, I weigh 105. It's because weightlifting and aesthetically it's better. So it's not really, I had pound plates, but these ones are nicer than the pound plates I had. They were still bumper plates, but they were, I don't know, these are urethane, which is a nice material, and they're a little bit thinner than the biggest ones, but you know, I like the aesthetics of having everything in kilos, because then you end up getting to like weird conversions of yeah, I like kilos. I don't have an issue saying that. But when you're comparing like weightlifting stuff to other people, it's nice to have everything in the same unit. Squirrel or something on top there. But oh yeah. For weights, definitely. But like, for me, kilos in itself don't really have any meaning. It's only relative to what it is in pounds for me. So it's just like if you know a foreign language, you always translate it back to your native language. Even though I'm thinking in kilos, like the basis of me knowing the weight is based on the fact that I know the pounds. So it's a foreign language that I enjoy. And I like it because the numbers are more square. When you're doing stuff in, with pounds, you go from 135 pounds to 225 pounds to 315. So it goes from 61 kilos to 102. So it's that, and when you do competitions and stuff, it's in kilos. So it's nice to be lifting in the same standard way. And at least with a kilo weight set, you can get more precise with the jumps that you do. There's not really, I've never really seen like the equivalent pound plates for like, you know, a 1 kilo plate. There's not really like a 1 pound plate or a 2 pound plate. Usually I have 2.5 pounds, which is the, it's like adding 5 pounds each side. So it's like 3 kilos, and then 10 pounds. So that's like adding 5 kilos to, to each side. So it's, the conversion or the jumps are, they're not unnatural if you're always used to them, but they're just larger in general. With kilos, you can get into the minutia. I could do 113 kilos instead of 110 or 115. You can go every jump in between. I don't typically do that, but you can. So I do like that part as well. And with pounds, I don't know why they're set up like that. I'd rather it just be 100 pounds, 200 pounds, and like be set up like that. But it's always been done like that. But yeah, I have a set inside the house that are all in pounds, so I'll use those then. So I'm not opposed to it, but the aesthetics of it are much better. With that being said, that's it for today. So quick little 45-minute session. So tomorrow be some heavy snatches, some front squats. So see how those feel tomorrow. But thanks for stopping by, Victor. I hope you have a good one. Talk to you later. I might be live from tonight later. I don't know if you're gonna come into that, but I'll see you later.